Good morning. Well, we had a little issue with our pop-up trailer. What was that, a year ago? Yeah, a year ago. We went down camping and we looked at the top and we got to the very top and we heard a snap and the whole top come crashing down. Of course, you know, I had to blame it on Anna because who else am I going to blame it on? Anyways, in here in this one anyways, this is our Apache.
No, Fleetwood Niagara.
Oh, okay, Fleetwood Niagara. So in here you have a 5/8.
Yes.
A 5/8 socket deep inside here. You got to pull the little pin out, so you got to take this tire off, pull this little pin out, and then that'll slip all the way back in. This is just a temporary fix, folks. This isn't something you want to do all the time. So I got an extension with a breaker bar, welded on the handle, and then down here on the bumper, I made a little brace, and I'll come up and show you it here in a little bit. But anyways, are the latches all undone?
Yes.
Okay. So anyways, crank it around just like you would your normal little tool. See if I let it go, bring it out here. So the brake mechanism on the inside is shot. That's what we're going after now. I know. So one of the bad things that can happen with this is it can slip off the bolt because you're going around, it's not locked on good. There's no brake on it, so if it does fall off, the whole top will come crashing down. And that's always a good time. One of the things I've done is I welded this bracket on. So this goes in here and I use the bungee cord. Put it around that. It holds pressure on that so it can't come back out. But in order to replace this, we got to do some extensive work, I believe. You can hear the clicking, then there's no clicking. The teeth have grind off the gear when it gave way. That was the snap I probably heard. Okay, so we're just going to let this come down onto here. How come you don't have anything on that side? You got to have something on both sides. Perfect. Huh. The socket stays inside. Stop. Stop.
It's the front. You didn't get the front.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
I just want my socket back. There it is. Okay. So, it's always good to have a 5/8 deep, long extension, and a breaker bar at least. Our breaker bar, I welded the handle on, have a little spinny. We planned on leaving it, then we realized, you know, it's not that hard.
Not very safe.
No. So, let me come over here and show you. So we have these rivets along here. Is like 6, 7 of them, maybe 8. And underneath we got some screws that we got to take out. He's gonna.
I gotta go find some spare tire.
Oh well, just get the impact wrench. Do it that way. Be a lot quicker. So we're gonna get to take the screws out of the bottom, take the rivets out the top, take this tire off, and this whole sheet should slide back out. I'm wondering if we're gonna have to do something with this trim. I'm pretty sure we are. Probably gonna have to remove that trim, which not too happy about, but because they're kind of a pain to deal with. Just the parts alone are $300 to fix this. And it's stupid because they pretty much can fit in the palm of your hand. But special needs, special camper type thing, and you know, then it'll be fixed for years to come, considering this is like a 2004 or 5. Probably never been done. But anyways, so you see she follows directions. I said bring the impact wrench and the sockets with you, and that's not anything of what I wanted.
So the screws on the bottom are 9/16.
Oh, they're not screws, they're nuts or bolts.
Yeah.
What are you looking for? That, I suppose that'll work. It serves two purposes. She's just not strong enough to do both. That's why the impact wrench would have been much better. But, you know, we have to learn our lessons, huh?
I did it.
Uh-huh. You're funny. If you haven't met Anna, this is Anna, my girlfriend, and she's stubborn as all get out. She'll do things her way, and you just have to deal with it. If you don't like it, don't be around her. I have errands to run all the time.
What? I didn't hear you.
I said I have errands to run all the time. That means I'm gone a lot.
And so I get a lot of work done.
You get the work done, and I don't have to be here to listen to it. Yeah, that one's just got enough stiffness on the threads that the impact wrench would have never felt that. It would have been done by now. We would have been on to the next.
We'd have gone inside.
We'd be off. I know.
This is easier.
I guess it's a man thing. So I think this here, I think we have to remove this. All this siding. Yeah, because it's connected. Because this goes, huh?
That's not what the directions said. That's not what the YouTube video says.
There's only one YouTube video. That's why we're making this one.
Well, we'll know once we get it pulled off.
You just get under there and undo those screws. I can tell you it's got to come off.
Working on it.
I can prove it.
Don't undo the seal.
You have to undo the seal to get this off here. She has a tendency not to listen either. She's more like a guy than you know.
This is the wrong side. Yeah, that's the wrong side.
It's probably 1/4 inch.
Shoot.
What size did you say it was?
9/16. No. 5/16.
It's a 1/4 inch. That should be a 1/4 inch right there. That little guy. What is that?
Yeah.
Imagine that.
I only need that little adapter. Now that I've stripped it out.
Nah.
No.
What's the next one?
That's way too big.
Well, you better go grab the other setup.
5/16, 3/8.
3/8. So she's off getting more tools. Pull the tire out while we're at it. Let's see what we got up top here. These take a special type of rivet. Of course they do. So you just want to find the drill bit that you can drill these out real good. See if that one works. May need to go a little bigger.
Nine 30 seconds. Nope.
Probably a millimeter.
Nice vibrance. 8. We don't have.
Would have thought that would have popped it out here, but it didn't. So, you just want to keep going up till you find the right size. There it is. Anyways, the rivet will come off nice and clean. I wouldn't suggest drilling down that hole. There's another one. There's another one.
Okay.
Hey, what? Are you done?
Nope.
What happened?
Tired of having the wrong tool.
Didn't somebody suggest moving the camper over there? Okay. So my portion of it's done. I don't have to drill any more out, which is great. So we're just tearing into this today, and we will get it tore down. The parts are coming tomorrow. So we figure why wait? We'll get it done today, and yeah. So I'm thinking we're gonna have to take these out because they're welded on. I don't know if this will reach in here. Oh, barely. Nice. was something you could do with this, honestly. You get it out of here eventually. If you get it out of here, put a little anti-seize on it, clean them up. So, as soon as she figures out what she's doing, haha, we'll get this apart. We'll get back to you. Okay, so this weather stripping seals it in real nice. You don't have to remove the whole thing. There's a screw clear over here on the bottom. Oh, man. On the bottom, with no knee now, but on the bottom here, there's a little screw that goes in here. You gotta undo that. I'm just gonna put that in there for keepsake. Get my handy dandy knife out. Go under the metal bracket, pull down like that. Well, that thing's on there because it holds. Wow, maybe I need to pull the next one. The other one I didn't have to, but it was that tight, I would. Because you don't want to bend this. Well, that's much better. You don't want to bend that because that's part of your trim. You know, put a little crease in it.
Or break it.
Or break it. Something could happen. Bad, bad, bad. It's all just bad. Okay. So there's a piece of rubber in here you got to get undone. Like that. Then that pulls clear to the top like that. And we can just start removing these screws. Some of these trailers have it. Some of them don't. I guess we're the lucky ones. Not very long screws, but I think you're right. I don't think we have to remove that box. It flexes pretty good, so it should come right out. Gosh darn it.
What he's not telling you is he had to go down there and remove those screws that I was fighting with. So, there you go. It was an 8mm socket.
Wow, they were just giving you a lot of trouble.
They were
I've dealt with that
they
stuff.
were rusted and stuff.
I dealt with that stuff before. I got one more.
So yes, the man had to do it.
Rescue the woman. If you want to go that route. My mom was here, I definitely wouldn't go that route. She's short, but she can still reach up and slap me. So. All right. Pick the tools up.
So we already did the other side.
We already did the other side.
Hey.
You see how it pops out of here. We'll have to clean up some of this rivet stuff. So it should. And you have to undo these 4 screws.
Yeah.
So theoretically,
You gotta lift it up over that thing.
hang on.
Oh, and you have to undo the wires on the lights too, probably, huh?
Yeah, but the very bottom's not wanting to come loose. So,
You must have forgot something.
must have forgotten something. Okay, we have to undo this. It's got to slide.
There is rivets. You want us to undo the rivets? See on the side of the...
Here?
Would you rather undo the bolts underneath?
No, we can do the rivets. That's fine. There's a
Drill.
drill. Did you put the drill bit away?
No, it's still on it, probably.
No, the screw gun is.
I don't know. Did you put the drill bit away?
Yeah, I did. So, that's rivets. Give me the drill bits.
I'm recording.
Oh, I know. That leaves one hand for drill bits. That should take care of it. So this has, these bolts here have locking nylon nuts on the other side. I've got lots of rivets, so I'm going to go ahead and just undo these two rivets on each side, and this front face plate will drop. Then you can pull it out of there. I couldn't figure out what the heck was keeping it there, because I checked it 3 times to make sure.
It says in the video we're supposed to remove this, so we're not fighting that.
Yeah.
That post. You just undo it by...
So that's a 5/8.
Yeah, just undo that bolt. I already got the 5/8 on there.
I don't think it's
you're
doing
turning
it.
it the wrong way.
Huh?
No,
Did you already try and take this off?
no. It's because you got the cables kind of loose.
No.
No?
Did you give me a 5/8? You did. The hell is that thing's problem?
Okay, never mind. We'll
I
deal
think
with
it's already loose. Did you loosen it?
No. You got loose cables under there.
So we're supposed to take it loose before we lifted it up? It'll be fine. Once we remove this, it'll slide right off.
Okay.
We'll deal with it then.
Okay.
I'll deal with it now.
I don't know.
She always
Will.
tries to create more work for me than I need.
Whatever. I was just telling you what the video said.
She listens to other people's videos instead of me. That's how good I am.
Bam. Bam.
I don't like that one anyways. Okay. Now we should be able to. Theoretically. Because that was really in the way. Whoever told you that's an idiot. So we just undo these plugs, huh?
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're attached still.
Yeah, we're attached right here. The side marker. Alright. Hate cutting wire with a knife.
You can't undo that? That's not a quick detach thing.
I don't think so. Never seen anything like it. I don't think so.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Killing myself, Smalls.
Great. Now we're gonna have wiring issues.
You are a wiring issue. Let's see. Probably gonna want to do it here, huh? Or down here. It'd be better, actually. Then I can deal with it. Okay, so it should be completely free and loose. Oh, 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 are you kidding me? What a mess.
Luckily, we know how to wire.
What the hell is your guys' problem? Okay, what does that go to? A little freaking side light. Are you shitting me? Luckily, wiring is more my forte than skinning campers. They said, oh, you can just unplug everything. One plug on this entire setup. That was it. Okay. I'm going to set this over here for now. It doesn't get damaged. Well, so here's your mechanism.
Flashlight. My light.
Hey, I can tell you why it's not working. The chains, oh no, the chains on it, okay. So, we got to get this post out. And that's all our mechanisms down in there. So we got to exchange around. Looks like a real good time. So, we're going to work on that.
So yeah, this shouldn't spin like that. So this came unwelded or came undone from the actual shaft. So we ordered a new shaft.
Did we?
Yeah.
So we got all new shit coming, so I may just start cutting everything up and put new stuff in. So that's kind of where we're at with this. It's ridiculous to have to do this, but you know, it's what makes the camper go up and down. It makes the wheels go round and round. Okay, anyways, we will get the part tomorrow and put the new one on and get it back together and show you.
Okay.
Recording?
Mm-hmm.
So we're having troubles getting this off. So I just came down and I ran a small Phillips screwdriver on each side of that, which locks up the mechanism down in here. Which you want to come over here and look down there. So that's the pin that we're going to have to tear apart. Negan, hush. Stupid dogs. Anyways, so we got to knock that pin out. But once you get this apart, it pulls off. And there's a whole bunch of springs and stuff. Where are those at?
I took them out.
Oh, okay.
They're in here.
Yeah, so we got this plastic gizmo,
Bushing.
couple bushings, and then this little guy is what you were taking off.
That's the nut.
The nut, and I'll show you the spring. I don't think it's supposed to be like that. Spring's supposed to be a little bit more stretched out, so it's definitely a worn out unit, no doubt. So we're going to drive this pin out of here, hopefully, as soon as I figure out how to spin this around. I think I'm just going to have to do it with the chain.
Here's the flashlight.
Well, that was easy. I just don't know if I have... I don't know if I got enough swing to do it.
Totally out of focus.
Once you hit the light up here.
Oh. Whoa.
Well, what?
The hammer was kind of cool looking.
Okay.
The light is not.
I don't know if I've even moved that. I'm going to say no. So.
Keep going. Keep banging it.
Will this one fit down in there? I think it did.
No.
No. Okay. That was too thin, so we're going to have to...
You have punches in the house.
The punch is way too big for this. Or I would have brought it out. We're going now. Ow! Don't hit your knuckle like that. It leaves a mark. Let's make sure we're moving it. Because I don't want to bang my knuckles up if I'm not. Oh, I didn't. Maybe I should try and move it that way.
Mm-hmm. Try it.
Yeah, that didn't work out too well for me. All it wants to do is move.
Put the screwdriver in the chain so it doesn't spin around.
You mean the one that I'm using?
Oh.
Sometimes she's got ingenious ideas. You just got to be careful. Okay. You just can't get any throw. I'm about ready to cut that bastard off. Really, truly am.
The video.
So she's watching a video on how the parts go together. I was just going to show that we decided to cut a couple hole inspection areas, which is going to make it much easier to put this together, as my hands are a little big to try and go down in there and do all that stuff. So this is where we're at. Got all the gears out. And so I cut a hole down here at the bottom, opened up the top. Should have left the bar going across, but it's not going to jeopardize the integrity of this. It'll hold everything just fine. It's kind of crazy they did that. They should have cut these holes to make it easier to replace. But anyways, all right, we're going to get this thing put together. We're just watching a YouTube clip on how the gearing goes. So we'll see how it works. Okay, so we were having trouble getting up here and getting all this behind that, in between those two brackets and the wall there, and then having to get the chain too, all at once, and it just wasn't working out. So this actually goes like this. You gotta place that flat washer on that bracket side.
There,
okay.
Damn it!
Nothing likes to go our way. There we go. So this way we can just pull the chain out and make it easier. Opening this up, I mean, why the hell didn't the trailer place figure this out? Way simpler.
Ta-da! Look at this. Okay, so I gotta get the brake right. In there.
You can reach the brake from underneath. So you slide it all down as one unit. What are you doing?
I'm getting the brake, okay? Just don't, what are you doing me?
You know you're going to be recorded. I'm putting you up. This is how I get treated all the time. She's abusive. She hits me too.
What are you doing?
Well, you're the one going like this. Oh, we must have a delivery. Well, if you can believe it or not, we got it together. There's the brand new shiny crank with a new pin in it.
Shorter than the other one.
A little shorter, yeah, but it works. So, take a good look, let it focus at these threads in this area.
Right here.
Right there. They're thinned out. They're like flat. So that's why it was only cranking half the time. And yeah, so this is all we really needed to replace. But after we ordered all the parts and got them here, we said, well, they're here. And we didn't see anywhere where you could really just order this. I could have probably retapped it, rethreaded it, made it work, but it would have failed again. You know, they're never as good as they normally are. So a few things. Number one, make sure you get your rivets put in the top. And as you're screwing the sides down, make sure you tuck that plastic piece under the ledge there, run it back up in there, run it back up in here, and then attach this.
You're gonna have to reseal.
and then you got to reseal the top portion of it. It's up under there, and then down there again you got to reseal. The screws in the bottom don't cinch down tight. They never did.
Better with that lifted up that you're gonna have to reseal.
Yeah. So it all went back together nicely. It was just time consuming. Yeah, you got to reseal. See,
right here,
right
where
there.
you can see.
So we're not griping at each other because the project's done. So we were pretty happy about it. We got it done. We are going to put this up for sale, and we didn't want to give it to somebody with those type of issues. We want it to be right, and now it is. So yeah, all the lights work again and everything's together, and
Yeah, he wired it right.
I wired it right. I did. I got a first try, but our Jeep for some reason had a malfunction, and we had to pull the truck back here and make sure that it all works. So new wiring on the Jeep. I'm sure something just come unattached. We'll fix that. But all right, everybody, well, I hope I at least helped you through some stuff. You know, not all the campers had that big long piece of metal I had to cut, you know, holes in to be able to work on it, but we can't be the only one out here with it. So anyways,
One thing we did, which is kind of cool,
yeah,
we gained this way to do a safety, let's see, an extra locking way to lock it.
don't crank it because you're strapped down.
Anyways, when it's, so we'll be able, oh, we need to put the extension on there, but
Yeah,
we'll be able to lock it like that.
be able to lock it like that in
We'll do
that little groove and lock it across. But also,
that way
when you're cranking with this little hand thing versus this one, this is so much nicer. This thing sucks.
Yeah.
It's like, it's horrible. It just is.
So this is a safety thing, so it's not going to collapse on you when you're sleeping in it. If your brake fails, like when you're sleeping, and so
yeah,
it's cool. We have this cool fandangled tool.
yeah, it was only about $15 to
And
get the whole thing set up.
Special
So
plate that he welded.
yeah, so all right, well, leave some comments, like us, subscribe,
Whatever.
and
We're just
we'll
glad
go from
that
there.
hopefully people will be able to watch this video.
We just wanted to help some people out. Have a good day.